So much of being an effective declarer is taking clues from the defence. And one of the big times you take clues from the defence is by looking at their opening lead. In this hand here, you and your partner have got yourselves into a 6-heart contract. And the first thing you do, count your winners and you count your losers. That 9 of spade lead is going to help you. It's going to give you the Queen of Spades as a trick, but unfortunately, you still have a spade loser and you still have a diamond loser. But first, before you do anything else, it's really important to stop and think, what is this lead? Most players play fourth from an honour, middle of nothing, and top of a doubleton. Not all, but most. And it's worth finding this out when you sit down with your opponents and find out what they play. When you see a 9, it's normally a huge flashing sign. And the reason it's a huge flashing sign is if the defence played fourth from an honour, top of doubleton, and middle of nothing, the 9 is almost always a singleton or a doubleton. That's a really key thing to think about 9s. Remember, 9s are almost always singletons or a doubleton. The one time a 9 is going to have honours is if it's from the 9, Jack, King, and that's such an unlikely lead. It's possible, but it's unlikely. So remember, when you see the 9, think singleton or doubleton. You cover the 9 with the 10, they play the king, and you take it with your ace. Now plan the play, bearing in mind what the missing spades are. You know that you are missing the jack, you know that you are missing the 7, you know you're missing the 5, and you know you're missing the 2. If that 9 is a singleton, what has East got? If the 9's a singleton, East has got the jack, the 7, the 5, and the 2. First thing you're going to do is draw trumps. So you take the ace, and then you cross over to the king, and East has discarded the 7 of diamonds. And now, because you're such a clever declarer and you really thought about that opening lead, you know that you're not going to have to risk taking this diamond finesse. And the reason you don't have to risk taking this diamond finesse is because that spade suit is really going to help you out. You're going to be able to establish a trick with your spade suit and throw away a pesty diamond without ever having to take that diamond finesse and risk the contract going off. See how this works. You play the 8. East covers with the jack. You take the queen, and there you go. It was a singleton by West. If it had been a doubleton by West, you would still be okay, even if it had been the doubleton 9-7, because that 8 would have squashed the 7. Now you're going to come back across to dummy, not taking the finesse, and lead up towards your 6 of spades. You can lose one trick here, remember? They play their 7, you play low, but now you take the ace of diamonds, you play your lovely established 6 of spades, throw away that annoying diamond loser, and the contract is now yours. And that is all from thinking about that original lead. Let's have a look at the whole hand. You can see the whole hand there. If you hadn't stopped to think about that original lead, what the 9 was, how the 9 was almost certainly from a singleton or a doubleton, you wouldn't have known how useful that spade suit could be for you. There was no need to take a finesse in this hand. That spade suit was going to do all the work for you.